let's just hypothetically take some of the opposition's arguments at face value. So if in fact we were going to reduce property values, if in fact we were going to reduce tourism on the Cape and Martha's Vineyard, which intuitively seems hard for me to believe that it actually would, but let's say that it would knock it down, is it fair for you to ask that relatively small percent of the American population, Massachusetts population, to suffer, in a way, for what is clearly in the interest of the greater good?
Well, I think all of us, in one way or another, have to ante up in the fight for greater energy independence and to also attack climate change. I want to talk about property values because you brought up a very interesting thing. My mother lives in the town closest to where the Cape Wind project will be built. About 2.5 years ago, she, along with thousands of other homeowners on the Cape and Islands, got a letter from their insurance company. It's been nice knowing you, but we're pulling up stakes. We're no longer insuring homes within a quarter of a mile of the coastline on Cape Cod. Why did they do this? Why would insurance companies pull up stakes? It was because they're very concerned about the coming impacts of climate change. I'm talking about increased, more intense hurricanes and storms which can harm coastal property value. Woods Hole Oceanographic Institute already talks about the beaches eroding on the Cape and Islands. So far from Cape Wind producing negative impacts on property values or even on property, I believe that if we don't start building projects like Cape Wind, that's when you're really going to start seeing the damage in low-lying coastal communities from unchecked climate change.